instead of calcium carbonate, maybe we can use fly ash, slag, or some kind of a construction weight at the time of building, in terms of construction. Uh, Consumer goods and appliances. Here we talk about television, fridge, and those kind of a product. So this is also similar to an automobile industry. So where we start with component and then we keep on manufacturing and the entire value chain. And here again, I will not go into details of that, but all five models are possible in this particular case also. So you can have a subscription based for Rent Mojo and Furlenco also. You can refurbish appliances also. You can share like washing machine sharing and others. So all the five models are possible as far as consumer goods and appliances are possible is concerned. If you come to food and beverages, now in food and beverages, the raw material, which is like food, that is already coming from renewable sources. So that is not a possibility. But what is possibility is in terms of packaging. So instead of using some kind of a metal and other packaging, perhaps we can have bagasse and those kind of a packaging also. So that is one particular possibility where we can have circular supply chain model. But none of the other models can be applied except for maybe resource recovery. So we talk about say composting of this one, converting them into a biogas kind of a thing also, or we can use used oil to convert them into a biodiesel also. So those kind of possibilities are there as far as food and beverages is concerned. Again, I will not go through the supply chain of value chain of furniture and wood product, but again here we can use reclaimed wood at the time of construction of furniture, and then furniture can again be offered as a on a rental model by Rentmojo and others. So product as a service is again possible here, and then product life extension is also possible. So here refurbishment of the furniture is there. You see so many stores in Bangalore also and Delhi also where used furniture is being sold. So that is definitely there, and end of the life we can again reclaim wood from that particular furniture. Coming to industrial machinery, I think that is very similar to automobile and others, so maybe I can skip this. I come to pharma supply chain. So pharma supply chain at the upstream end is much longer in terms of R&D and approvals and others also. But here also there are not too many possibilities which are there. So one is that in terms of chemistry, instead of maybe a chemical chemistry, we can look for some kind of a green chemistry also, or some kind of a biomaterial also. So that is one particular possibility which is being explored. And secondly, there are some companies like Cipla which are running a program called Truck Take Back program. So if you got unused or expired medicine with you, you can return it to Cipla, and then Cipla will dispose them of in the best possible manner. So these are some of the possibilities as far as pharmaceutical is concerned. Steel supply chain, again, I will very quickly go through that. So recycled material or steel scrap is the only possibility which is there. Textile, yes, textile, again, there are a lot of possibilities which are there. Sorry. So we can have recycled polyester, recycled cotton, which can be used. Product can be offered as a service also. If you're seeing, say, bride or groom's dresses are available on rental basis in Lajpat Nagar and so many places in Delhi also. We can repair, alter, and upcycle the products also, and we can do a resource recovery also. I will just go back to one last thing, which is an example which was given by Mr. Pandya also, which is a company called Patagonia. I will just take 2 more minutes. Now, what you see on your screen was an ad which came in summer of 2011 from a company called Patagonia. Now, Patagonia is a very large brand in US, not in India, but they are into jacket manufacturing. And this particular ad said, "Don't buy this jacket." Okay. Now, for a company which is into business of selling jackets, for them to come with an advertisement and say, "Don't buy this jacket." Okay. And then they cited several reasons also. So you are not able to see in the fine print. So they cited several reasons as to why the customer should not buy this particular jacket. They say it consumes 36 gallons of water, it produces 20 tons of pounds of carbon dioxide, it generates waste which is equal to two-thirds of the jacket's weight and other things also. So all those things they said. And what they also did it, what you see at the center of this entire thing, so they also said that these are they invited the customers to take these actions. So which is in terms of reducing their use of these particular jackets, repair it, then reuse them and recycle them and reimagine the entire process. So that is what they urge their entire customers to do. And over a period of time, Patagonia has now become the most environmental friendly organization in the entire world. And can you imagine what was the impact of this particular advertisement on their sales? Can anybody guess that? Sorry. Yeah. So what I'm saying is like in terms of fresh sales. So what would have been the impact of this particular advertisement on their sales, fresh sales? Eh? Increased. Yeah, yeah. So that's exactly what happened. So because of this particular advertisement, their sales actually increased, and over a period of time, they have established themselves as the most environmental friendly organization in the entire world, and they've got a very very loyal set of customers who do not buy any of the product but Patagonia only. And what they have done is, again, just coming to the same diagram, now they have done a lot of effort in this entire thing. So in terms of say at the first start, so they try to use recycled polyester, they use organic cotton, they promoted very very regenerative farming techniques. Then in terms of extending the life of the product, they offer one year program where the customer can come, they can repair the jacket and give it back to them. They produce jackets which are extremely durable also and recyclable also, and at the end of the life cycle they really really consciously recycle this entire product. Okay, so every stage of the entire circularity of the value chain they try to impact and make it as circular as possible. So this was about Patagonia, and I would like to end this entire presentation with this particular slide, which says that if it can't be reduced, reused, repaired, refurbished, remanufactured, repurposed, or recycled, then it should be removed from production. So sorry, I think I tried to do it as quickly as possible. So yeah, thanks a lot for your patient listening, and really appreciate that.